Dimension. For today's reading, we're going to be doing guided tarot messages. So based on whichever deck and crystal resonates with you the most. For pile number 1, we have this Smokey Quartz little baby cluster. Pile number 2 is this Milky Quartz. Pile number 3 is going to be this Citrine. And pile number 4 is going to be what I think is Carnelian. Alright, those are my best guesses as for these. Since they're tumbled, it's hard for me to tell, but go with whichever you feel most guided to, and I'll see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for this reading. If you chose this Smokey Quartz cluster, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and see what card we get for your overall energy. That way you know if this is your reading or not. Pile number 1. Oh, that was fast. Ooh, we got the 8 of Swords. So being very stuck, feeling very restricted, feeling held back. This is sort of giving me vibes of a reading I did the other day where I mentioned there being like barbed wire, holding stuff within. It's giving me that whole vibe about, yeah, just struggling to release something perhaps, or struggling to move forward in some sense of direction that you're being guided to, okay? If that resonates with you, then you're at the right place. Let's go ahead and see what we get for your guidance messages. Guidance for pile number 1, please. Guidance for pile number 1. Oh, okay. I'm not going to read reversals today, okay? So we have the Hermit. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the Tower. The 9 of Wands. The Page of Swords. Yikes. Okay, what's going on with you, pile number 1? It feels like something has come crashing down. And in the midst of the chaos, you had to retreat. So, let me clarify this Tower card really quick. Please clarify this Tower. Temperance. Okay, everything indicating something that needed to happen to put things back into a place of balance and to allow your energy specifically to come to a place of healing or come to a place of reflection. We have the Page of Swords with that sort of vibe of being in the mix of like a push and pull, it almost feels like. So the Page of Swords is usually that sort of very fast, rushing in, but not very stable energy. So everything here feels like it was very unstable previous to this Tower, and all of a sudden things have come to a standstill. And so I'm assuming what you are seeking guidance for is how to move forward from here, with the 8 of Swords being your overall energy and feeling very stuck. It feels almost like the calm after the storm. It's sort of like trying to pick up the pieces after this specific, what seems to be chaotic experience or event or situation. And I can see this being a lot of different scenarios. So I always just name the broad ones, right? So it could be some sort of loss, like an actual physical loss. It could be loss of a job, loss of a relationship, living situation, all of those things. I'll get clarification on this energy over here. The Queen of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. There is going to be movement. I feel like the next step is going to come all of a sudden. It's going to be something that you're going to feel guided to, with the Queen of Cups being very intuitive and in tune with her inner self, her higher self, her spirit, if you will, okay? But the steps will make themselves appear to you with the Three of Wands. This being a very card about like having faith that the next step will come, and therefore when she takes her next step, she won't be falling to the ground, right? There's going to be some sort of solid ground that appears before her, even though she can't see it yet. So that's just what it really all feels like, is that there's just a lot of uncertainty and everything is just sort of at a standstill, because there's no clear sense of direction of, or even you're probably in the process of picking up the pieces or picking through the pieces, because whatever did happen did feel like it was so sudden. It's almost like you're in a place of like, almost like it's disbelief, in a place of like a state of shock, you know, when something like first happens and your mind hasn't really grasped the situation or processed it. I feel like that's where you are right now. So whereas maybe you feel like, I gotta get going, I gotta get out of this stalled place. Okay, I'm getting the message now. This took me a long ass minute to get, but I'm getting it. Okay. The Eight of Swords, the restriction of being held back, is on purpose. They're wanting you to hold back. They're wanting you to stop and wait and focus on you within. Tend to yourself with the Four of Swords here. Rest and nurture and recover yourself from what it is that you experienced here. There's the need to not just rush forward. You will be guided when the time is ready for you to come out of this place of stalled. It makes a lot of sense now, because this Page of Swords was sort of confusing me, but I feel like that's your energy. You're probably the type of person who's always like on the go, on the go, on the go. So the fact that it took something like the Tower to stop you in your tracks and really put you in a place of where you are, like I said, it feels like a state of shock, like you're sort of like maybe in denial. I'm hearing denial. So maybe some of you are in a place of denial where it doesn't feel like something that you're doing on purpose. It just feels like something like in denial because it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like real life. It just feels almost like a dream, a bad one at that. But there is the strong guidance that I am getting from this reading is that this stalled energy that you're feeling, like you can't move forward, it's on purpose. You need to tend to yourself at this time. With Temperance and the Four of Swords, sometimes, you know what example I'm getting right now? Like when we're so overworked, but we're just like, okay, we just gotta make it until. And we know that we're tired physically, mentally, maybe even emotionally, but we put so much pressure on ourselves to get it together. That's this Page of Swords energy. We're just like fast paced. I gotta go, gotta this and that. And then all of a sudden you get sick and like really sick. And then you literally are stopped in your tracks. Like your body physically does not allow you to get up out of bed, and you are forced to stop pushing yourself so hard. Now mind you that it's not the type of rest and retreat that you would like to be getting, but it's necessary, and it was the only way to get you to stop. Is sort of what it feels like. Okay, so maybe even for some of you, this may be you getting sick, really sick, and all of a sudden you're stopped in your tracks and you're wanting to move out of this state, but it's not time yet. There is a strong need for you to focus on yourself. With Temperance, Four of Swords, and the Hermit here, this is all about tending to you, putting your focus on you. Queen of Cups, nurturing yourself. Okay, so that is what I would say would be your strong guidance message that I'm getting from these tarot cards today, pile number 1. I really hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please click that subscribe button. That is the best way that you can shoot some rainbows and hearts my way. Like and comment if you feel comfortable doing so. And so we vibe again. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Milky Quartz, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and see what... Oh, that's cute. Are you manifesting love? Let's go ahead and check out what your overall energy is. Pile number 2, overall energy. Oh no, stop. I love that I showed it to you when I broke the... Oh, well, okay then. It's a little bit of chaos going on with you trying to manifest this love. Something about timing. Okay. Maybe even putting a lot of your effort into... It's been a minute also, because the Seven of Pentacles also gives me the vibe like I've been doing this. I've been learning, I've been growing, I've been planting, I've been nurturing. And then we have this Five of Wands, a little bit of chaos. Well, okay, a lot of bit of chaos. This feels like inner conflict, though. This doesn't feel like exterior conflict. It feels like you're going in with a little bit of chaos, probably within your thoughts, maybe within your feelings as well. Or perhaps even with your actions are a little bit all over the place right now, with it being the wand energy. But definitely heavy focus on love. Because it came out, well, it didn't come out twice, but it showed itself twice. It wanted to be seen. So if that resonates with you, pile number 2, then you're at the right place. Let's go ahead and see what we get for your guidance messages. Pile 1 was a hard read, so hopefully yours is easier for me to grasp. It's always like a puzzle I'm trying to solve. Alright, pile number 2, guidance messages, please. Pile number 2, guidance messages. There we go. Let me get like 2 more. Let me see what that was. The Six of Swords. It wanted to show, but it didn't come out on its own. Pile number 2. Okay, guidance messages, please. Ooh, felt like something wanted to come out there, but it didn't. One more. There we go. Ooh, Chariot. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. Oh wait, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And then some stuck energy with the, or holding on to perhaps, holding on to this idea, holding on to this goal that you have. Let me actually put them all out. Everything. Hold on. Let me pause really quick to reorder this so I don't waste time. Okay, I reordered just a little bit. Now let me clarify first of all this Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands. What is the Five of Wands about? We have 2 cards. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Let me clarify the Four of Pentacles over there. Is this Temperance? I think this is Temperance. Let me clarify this loving energy over here. The King of Wands. Okay, that's what I wanted to be sure. I was just like, is there somebody, or is this just indicating that the potential for somebody new is coming in? For some of you, this might be somebody new, but for a lot of you, it feels like there's already somebody you've set your sights on. And the only reason I said that is because I feel like that original energy that we got, it's like you've been investing. You've been doing, like, this guy's been gardening. He's been, yeah, like doing his stuff to, like, grow some loving leaf fruit. With the Two of Cups here and the Six of Cups here, which usually indicates, well, people like to say that it's, what is it called? Whatchamacallit? Soulmate. The card of the soulmate. And then with the Two of Cups here, like, we have the Chariot and the, why can't I talk? The Ace of Pentacles here, indicating that there is absolutely movement towards some sort of fresh start. So if this is something, like I felt, that had already been taking place and having some, like, energy and stuff invested in, it feels like, oh, is that what this is? Things being in stuck energy and all of a sudden moving forward with the Chariot into some fresh energy. Because I feel like we're closing off something with the 9 and the 10. The 9 of Cups being, like, been single. I feel like you've been single a minute now. And we're, only because it came out with the 10 of Wands, it feels like a long time coming, right? Like you've been there, you've done the damn thing, you've been, like, you grew into, okay, I'm gonna give you, I feel like I'm just saying a bunch of nonsense, and I apologize because it's already 6:28 and I've said a bunch of blubbering nonsense. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a story time because that's what I'm getting. This 9 of Cups being somebody who's gotten through the single life. And why do I say that? Because when I first became single from my most long-term relationship with the father of my child, that was a very difficult thing for me to do. It was so hard for me to be single because I was so used to being in a relationship. That had been my whole adult life at that point. And so it took me a long time, which is what this 10 of Wands is giving me. It took me a very long time to grow stable and to be at ease and okay with just being single, okay? So going through all of those phases of really getting to know yourself and really shedding these beliefs that you have that you need somebody to be there to tend to you, and learning to tend to yourself. That's what this feels like. It feels like you've carried all of your wands and battled yourself, which is what this feels like. You battled yourself into being self-sufficient with this 9 of Cups, self-fulfilling, not needing anybody to take care of you in any way, shape, or form, being able to do it all for yourself, which is not an easy thing to do, especially if you've been accustomed otherwise, okay? If you've been accustomed to always having friends there, or family there, or a partner there, which was my case, and then all of a sudden going from all that support to just out on my own, figuring it out. It was a very difficult time with this 10 of Wands here, but I eventually did come to this place of being single independent woman. Maybe a little too much at times, that now it's the opposite. Now, whereas at first I was so scared of being on my own, I was so scared of being on my own, that all of a sudden I was just at peace and comfortable and happy being on my own, that when I did try to come out of that into a relationship, then that became scary to me. Go into a relationship. My bad. What am I saying? Yeah. it was very hard for me and scary to then go from single to try to being in a relationship. So there was adjusting to do. Now that relationship didn't work, but it's all good, right? Anyways, side note, I feel like this is your energy. The story that I just told you, I feel like there's a little bit of chaos and nervousness about potentially moving forward into a fresh new start with a specific King of Wands that's holding a fire torch for you. But I do think that it's worth it. Why? Because we do have, I think it's Temperance. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but just based on her image, I feel like she is, right? Let me just clarify or add one more card just to confirm that this is what I'm picking up on. Then we have this Independent. Yes. Okay, I knew there was a reason because I felt so immediately shy after I said that to you just now, but there was a reason for me to say that. I feel like that's what's happening with you. It's also clear now. Yeah, you've gotten so comfortable, which is a good thing. It's something to be proud of, to get yourself into boss mode, where you take care of yourself, you handle yourself, you fulfill yourself, you nurture yourself, you empower yourself, you handle it, okay? But now I feel like you're seeing signs of moving forward in this specific connection after it's been in a sort of a standstill, and perhaps it was your own energy that was putting it there. Like I said, there was that fear and chaos that comes up. That's how I felt in my last relationship, because it was the first one I had been in since my divorce. Yeah, so I feel like it's a very scary thing, and I feel like it does have the potential to bring up this chaotic energy where you want to fight against it and maybe even push the person away at times. But I think that you want it. I think you want it. I just think it's scary for you a little bit, right? So what's the freaking guidance here? What is my point? Is my point just to go for it? I say go for it. Just do it, pile number 2. Just fall in love. Please give me very clear guidance for pile number 2. Oh. Sorry, I had to cover that little nip up before it showed on YouTube. Yeah, your guides want you to go for it. This is the Lovers card, by the way. So you got the Lovers, you got the 6 of Cups, and you got the 2 of Cups. That's soul, flame, twin, blah, blah, blah. All of that good, juicy ass love. That's about to be yours. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Just kidding. I'm scared of everything all the time, pile number 2. So I don't blame you for feeling scared. Yes, it's so hard, especially when you've built some sense of stability on your own, and then all of a sudden to let somebody in to potentially rock that. It's not an easy thing to do. However, I feel like, I mean, if there's an offer coming to you with all of this fiery, beautiful, loving soul connection, do you want to be alone? Because you're good on your own. Or do you want this flamey, fiery love? I was going to say a bunch of other things, but I'd rather not. This is pretty too. I mean, I'm not one to judge. You do what you gotta do, pile number 2, but I mean, the tarot cards say to indulge in the Lovers. Make your choice. That's what I got for you, pile number 2. This reading was like silly, I feel, but it's okay. I hope I was able to offer some guidance. If this is really what you're going through, tell me, please, in the comments. I want to know if you're embarking on this love affair, not an affair, but like this passionate love story is what I meant to say, okay? Yeah. and 𝐂𝐵𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗀𝐿 loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this little citrine, I think it's a citrine, then you're at the right place. Let's go ahead and see what your overall, I hate when that happens. Stay there, little cute flowers. Let's see what your overall energy is. That way we know if this is your reading or not. Pile number 3's overall energy. Ooh, ooh, we have death. I don't know why this is the first time that I've noticed the flames in the background in this card. I feel like, whoa. You know what I'm getting? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Is that what this is? Did you go chop somebody's head off and then light it on fire? Light their soul on fire. This feels like you ended something and in a very non-discreet way. With this giant, what is that, a scythe? That's a big beast of a scythe if I ever did see one. Oh, that's not working out. Yeah, this is an ending, and this is not, it doesn't feel like a soft ending. It feels like something in which you had to embrace this fury and cut something out of your life. Okay, so this doesn't have to be like anything physically separated from you, but it could be. Obviously, the main things are people that you could have cut out of your life, situations. The list could go on and on, but this could also just be within yourself, like certain patterns or certain things that were no longer working for you, that you were just like, you gotta go. Okay, if that resonates with you, then you're in the right place, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see what we get for you. I feel like today I'm so scattered. What? You got the Tower also? Pile number 2. Wait. No, it was pile number 1. My bad. So you may be cross-watching. That sort of felt the same energy. Something ended. Ooh, but we have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, this feels different. What else do we have for pile number 3? What is happening? Oh, we have the 2 of Cups. Before, okay, let me just pause really quick. Before this was coming out and I was looking at these cards, I had the impression that maybe somebody was playing with you, and that's why this feels so like fierce and needing to cut something out, in having to choose between this person and that sort of player vibe. You chose yourself. That's what I was first getting, but then we have the 2 of Cups come out. Please clarify the 2 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Please clarify the 2 of Cups. I just want to know if this is another person. We have the Magician. And then we have Justice. What is happening here? Clarify the Tower and the 2 of Pentacles, please. Are these readings complicated, or am I off of my thing today? Because I feel so confused. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Is this like a merge of pile 1 and 2? Clarify the Tower. Please clarify what this Tower is. 3 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands. The Star. I still feel that the same, like you had to choose you, but then there is an indication of another person here. Was there 2 people? Okay. I'm getting a scenario pile number 3 in which there was 2 people. Like you were kind of trying to make a decision between 2 people, and you've made that decision in cutting somebody out, which with the Tower, because then we have like a victory and this like new beginning. Is that what this is? If that is, then that would be the first time I've gotten that in a reading, but that's sort of what I'm getting. If you had 2 options and we're sort of weighing out for a minute which was the better option for you, and then all of a sudden having the realization of which is the better match and going for it, and it being the right decision. Whoever you chose was the right decision. With the Magician card here, as well as the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the potential of this choice that you made has a lot of potentials. It's just like unlimited potentials to what you can create, but it does feel like victory and happiness. Like maybe it was a difficult decision to make for you. Please clarify the Death card. Please clarify the Death card. Strength. Yeah, I just finished saying maybe this was a difficult decision for you to make. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is telling me. So maybe if you're here for guidance and trying to figure out like the direction that I took, or maybe you're barely in the process of finding the strength to make that decision to cut one of these potentials off. Whoever it is that you're leaning towards, that you're being guided towards making that decision, if that's the guidance you're looking for, yes, whoever it is that you feel... Oh, I'm supposed to be covering that. Okay, I don't know why. I just realized she was topless. My bad. Hopefully that's not an issue. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to worry about that. Anyways, so yeah, if you are seeking guidance about whether that's the right decision to make, whoever you are most inclined to, with the Stars and 3 of Wands, they both are giving me that like dreamy, like you're sort of like looking up into the sky and sort of like, please give me a sign. Give me a sign. Show me a shooting star if this is the right person for me. Something like that. And yeah, they are. Whoever you feel that most inclined to in the middle of the night when you're in your dreamy self, that's the person you are being guided to choose if that's something that you're dealing with. Pile number 3, I think you both, yeah, have the potential to really create amazing, well, abundance, first of all, because we have Pentacles here, but we have Wands here too, and we have Cups here too, so it's just like, it's a good mix of everything, to be honest. It feels like a very balanced match. Like you both complement each other, like where you're this way, they're that way, and together you're like peanut butter and jelly. Like it just works. Please tell me if this is what's going on with you, because that's an interesting read. Yeah. If it is, then yeah, you're being guided to make that decision. And if you've already done it and you're wondering, did I make the right decision? Yeah, you did. I know it was something that was difficult for you to do, but whoever it is that you're deciding to cut out, because that whole vibe that I got in the beginning, I feel like, yeah, like what you got rid of or who you cut out was necessary, because that person was not good for you. I see it in her face. She's just like, they didn't deserve me. But this other person feels like they deserve you. It feels very balanced. It feels very victorious. This person makes you happy. The only thing we're missing here is like reciprocation, but let me just get one more card. I don't know why I feel like there's one missing. One more card for, oh, 2 apparently. Oh, 3, stop. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands is here. You guys are a perfect match. You're literally the perfect match. And we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have Judgment here. Yeah, whatever judgment call you made, I think if you're having anxiety about like, did I do the right thing? Or if you're having anxiety about making that decision, I feel like, what are you waiting for? Do it, because yeah, this is good stuff over here. I see things moving along very smoothly with the Knight of Swords, and I feel like this is what your energy is towards making that decision. Okay, maybe it's been a long time coming. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into that energy, but I do know that what's this way is good stuff. Okay. I hope that was able to help you. Let me know in the comments if this did resonate with you. I'm curious. Also, like if it did resonate, of course, and subscribe. Why haven't I not been saying that? Subscribe, please. That's the first and foremost. That's the main thing that I ask for you to do to help reciprocate this beautiful, loving energy that I'm offering you. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pal number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this little potentially carnelian, then you're at the right place. First, let me check your energy just so that you know if this is the correct pile for you. I'm going to get an overall energy card, and if that resonates with you and whatever it is that may be going on with you, then you know you're at the right place. Number 4, please. Oh, we have the 8 of Cups walking away. Yeah, walking away from emotionally unfulfilling persons and or situations. I was going to say not thinking twice about it, but I think she is thinking twice about it. Yeah. She's looking back, but she's still moving forward. All this stuff over here is telling me that there is a lot of thought energy being put into this decision of walking away. Again, like I said, this could be a person or a situation that you may be walking away from. But if that is your energy, hold on. Let me pause this. I hate when it does that. Okay, so I knew I was going to do it. Man. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what your guidance messages are for pile number 4. Definitely feel the thought energy and wondering about this walking away from. Messages of guidance for pile number, I was going to say pile number 8. Pile number 4, please. Messages of guidance for pile number 4. All we have so far is the Star. Oh, we have the Sun. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh. I just said I can feel the definite thought energy that's being put into this decision to walk away. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety there. But we have the Star, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, yeah, you needed to walk away from all that. How is the Ace of Pentacles? I think it came out like on three of the piles already. We have the 7 of Cups. Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Six of Cups. What is this? Why do I feel like all these readings are for the same person, sort of, kind of? Because we have the walking away from something, which is giving me the vibes of pile number 3, and moving towards something else, which is what I'm getting, but there being anxiety about making that decision. It is literally pile number 3 written all over again. Leaving something behind to make an offer towards something else, to move your energy towards something else, but it being something that you feel guided to with the star. You feel like this situation over here could be very fulfilling and you want to shoot your energy in that direction. But then the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups was all giving me like there's a lot of thought of uncertainty. Please clarify the Six of Cups. Six of Wands. Yes, this is literally all the readings merging. Is this going to be a success? Whoever it is that you are wanting to offer, or whatever, right? Because this doesn't have to be a person, but I feel it is. Whoever it is that you're taking this pentacle to offer this is your energy, okay? So this is your time, this is your energy. Whoever it is that you're willing to offer this to, it's looking good. With the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups being victorious, and the Six of Cups is having that balance of emotional reciprocation, but it's also that indication of like soul mate, soul love in a connection. So what do I need to offer you as far as guidance? Let me clarify the Nine of Swords. Seven of Wands. Again, this is giving me the vibe of a little bit of chaotic. Is the chaos somebody else or is the chaos you? Because I can see it being two ways. I can see it being like maybe the situation or person you're walking away from giving you a hard time to do so. And so you're left unsure, like, should I really do this? It's going to be a lot of, it's going to take a lot out of me to get out of the situation because it's going to stir up a bunch of stuff. But it could also be you within you giving yourself a hard time about this decision. Queen of Pentacles. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups. What are you walking away from? Or what are you thinking about walking away from? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is always giving me like that unstable, like fun but temporary. You're walking away from something that seemed like it's not long term, like it's not. Yes. This again, it doesn't have to be people, but I can see it being both things. I can I can see the Knight of Wands. If this is a situation that is not very stable, it can be fun at some times, and it has its benefits of keeping around in your life, but at the same time it's not anything that can bring some sort of long-term fulfillment. In a person, same thing. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles over here, if this is a situation, it definitely has a lot more why? What is the word? Substance? Is that the word I'm looking for? The situation or person has a lot more substance, and there's a lot more reliability, potential for stability, potential for anything, right? It's the Queen of Pentacles. Whereas that other situation did not. Now, if you're having anxiety about making that decision, I feel like the same could still be both situations. Like maybe that other situation or person in deciding to walk away is going to create a lot of chaos. Or it's just you creating chaos about making that decision. But strong guidance here, that decision needs to be made. Give me an advice card. This one kind of wanted to show. It's the Eight of Swords, yeah. You're being a little stuck. Page of Wands. What is this? Clarify the Page of Wands. Ooh, that was fast. Four of Swords. Is this you? Sort of resting on the decision? Have you not made the decision yet, pile number 4? Are you just thinking about it? Yes. Yes, you are just thinking about it. You've not made the decision yet. There's hesitation. The Page of Wands should be moving. He's not moving. The Four of Swords is no movement. He's literally like dead. Like, I can't make a decision. I'm dead. Don't expect me to decide. Look at how the Raven's like, can you just get your ass up and go already? Let's do this. Time's running out. All right, let me get one clear message. One clear piece of guidance. Oh, I'm so bad. My readings today were so off. And I knew I should have just gone to sleep. But no, I was like, let me do... Stop. Just stop it. Just stop. It literally was the one that I showed you that tried coming out but didn't actually come out. And now it did. Yeah, you're stuck. I don't know why I didn't see that before. I felt it in the energy, like there's a lot of thought energy in making this decision, but I didn't realize that you literally have not made the decision. You're thinking about it though. All of this stuck energy and chaos, that's all you. Once you make that freaking decision, me getting all mad at you. I don't know what it is that you're hesitating on making a decision on pile number 4, but I'm going to tell you that it's good stuff. All you're doing is holding you're holding yourself back from good stuff. Because with the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Sun. The freaking Sun. Come on now, show how joyous these people are in the sun. This could be you. I'm hearing that song. This could be us. This could be us, but you playing us out with, I don't know. With a little frolicking, cute little couple frolicking with abundance flowing. Look at that water flowing. Look at that longevity with those beautiful sun shining, brilliant, fun time sunflowers. And a little cute baby dog. These are fun times. But you're not having fun times, pile number 4. Why? Because this is you. You're pretending to be asleep. So stop it. We know you're awake, sir. Just kidding. I'm going to stop already. I need to get off here and go to sleep. Yeah, your guidance is to stop it. Stop Make that decision. Take those actions. Eight of Wands right here. Make that decision and take those actions. That's what these two cards are saying. Seven of Cups. Look, he's just stalling here like, do I want this beautiful cup of love? It looks very nurturing and fulfilling, but I'm not sure if that's what I want for myself. Aww. Do it. Do it, pile number 4. That's what I got for you. If this does resonate, which I'd be surprised if any of my readings resonated with anybody today, because I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get it to not be blurry, but it's not. So anyways, subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment if you feel comfortable doing so. And I'll be back when I'm fully grounded, so that way I get clear reads, because I don't know that today was it. Until we vibe again, loves.